Okay, we're going to be comparing this generation quarterbacks to other generation quarterbacks. So let's get started. First off, we have Patrick Mahomes, which, of course, I think he's this generation of Tom Brady, of course. Second quarterback we have is Jalen Hurts, which, I think he's this generation of a primetime Russell Wilson. Call me biased for this, but I think he's this modern day Russell Wilson. Third one we have is Trevor Lawrence, which, okay, a lot of people might argue me with this because a lot of people likes to compare Trevor Lawrence to Andrew Luck, or that's how it was back in the day, but I think he's probably this generation of Ryan Fitzpatrick. A lot of people might argue with me with this, but the reason why I think he's this generation of Ryan Fitzpatrick is because when you overpay them, they start to flunk. So I think he's this generation of Ryan Fitzpatrick. Fourth one we have is Joe Burrow, which me personally, he's a good quarterback when healthy, but he's just been playing with a bad defense. So honestly, I think he's just this generation of Dan Marino, but because the reason why I say that is because he's been to a Super Bowl, but sadly lost it and has never been back since. He's been battling with injuries. So honestly, I think he's this generation of Dan Marino. Now, next up we have is Baker Mayfield, which I think he's honestly this generation of Brett Favre, honestly, because those guys, they can throw it good. He created Brett Favre's draft stock. Not just that, but he honestly gives me those Brett Favre vibes. So honestly, I think he's this generation of Brett Favre. Now, next quarterback we have is Matthew Stafford. Oh god. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. Who could I compare Matthew Stafford to? Think. Uh, Troy Aikman, maybe? Troy Aikman? And I'm okay. I might have to come back and think of this one, but right now I think he's this generation of Troy Aikman. Next one we have is Dak Prescott. Um, I think he's honestly this generation of Tony Romo because in their careers, those guys have beaten really easy teams and looked like MVP caliber quarterbacks, but going up against tough teams, mostly in the playoffs, that's when they started to suck. So honestly, I think Dak Prescott is this generation of Tony Romo. Okay, do you all agree or disagree? Let them know in the comments. If you disagree, just say I disagree. And if you agree, just say I agree. And let me know on the ones that you do disagree with or with the ones that you do agree with. I would really like that. And also let me know in the comments which quarterback next that I could compare to, or who would you compare to. Let them know in the comments below.